And we apologize profusely for that.
Oh yeah,
folks.
Keon!
I honestly have no earthly clue what happened. It was just freaking out. 5:35 to go. I think that we have it fixed now. Should be on YouTube. I'm gonna check that out for you. But for right now, it's 2017 in favor of Stone Memorial. And the Warriors put up a good fight. Pinion spinning out of it, gets it to his buddy Gage. Out, Smhs gonna drive. Goes into lane, gets fouled. 5:16 to go, gonna inbound here. Okay, folks, we apologize for that again. Three-pointer, just in time. Lucas Dickerson, White County Library, three-pointer. That is actually gonna bring it 22 even. We apologize again. I guess we ran out of storage. We are back now. Let's see. Yes, we should be live. So we should be good to go here on out. We had to delete some things. But now, 22-22 apiece. Over the next half, everything should be fine. Fingers crossed on that one, folks. 22 apiece, bringing the ball up the court. Stone Memorial gonna get it to the corner. Down low, Caps. Poked away by Tucker Pinion. Gonna stay Stone Memorial basketball. Great job from the smaller Tucker Pinion, who Caps probably couldn't even see, just knocking that one away.
Warriors going to keep up this close, aggressive defense. I really thought that's suffocating the Stone Memorial players.
Going right over Smhs. A GT on in air ball. Out to Trip Pinion. Gonna drive into the paint. Going up off the glass. Acrobatic finish.
Trip Pinion.
Chef's kiss off the glass as Cole Smhs is taking over the Griffin box and one face guard. Tough two there. Matching 24 apiece. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first half. These teams, seems like anytime one's on a run, so's the other. It has just been a back and forth affair. Probably the best game we've seen so far this year. Here comes Smhs into the lane, off the glass, can't get it. Trip Pinion getting that one. And one opportunity. Trip Pinion. I'm telling you, when you need insurance, you call Devin Davidson and Farmers Insurance. When you need a basket, you call Trip Pinion. As he's at the line here, three the hard way for number 3. As Stone Memorial's not careful, he'll get all the way to that 1,000 points tonight. Misses the free throw. 3.5 minutes left to play. The Warriors a 2-point advantage that'll probably disappear this end of the court. The way the game's been going. Dump down fine. Roberts, it may take overtime, but these teams, we were saying they're going to duke it out for the 2 seed. They're showing you how evenly matched they are here tonight. Each of them taking tough shots, knowing how much this game means.
And also a lot higher scoring than we were expecting.
We said first to 35, might be first to 135. Smhs gonna drive into the lane. Foul there on, should be number 23, Lau. Some of you call it Low, some of you call it Lau. He gets the foul call there. Miss Aaron giving us the thumbs up knowing we're back on here. Smhs at the line to shoot 2. First is up. Good. Gives the Warriors a 1-point advantage. And if you're looking for an advantage in the realty market, First Realty Company, 116 South Low Avenue, 931-528-1573. Smhs, second free throw, missed.
Almost
nearly
rebounded.
got it. A 1-on-5 gang rebound, that's never good odds. Smhs nearly got it though. 2:45 to play here in the first half. Warriors up 1 point. Going down low to Caps, off the glass. Goodness gracious, he's having a great game. And right now the Warriors, you can't defend him any different except maybe switch out Griffin for Smhs.
Yeah.
It's not like he had any more luck on him, though. He's just on tonight.
Yeah, he's only made tough shots.
Gets it out. Dickerson! White County Library three-pointer. Bringing it back out 30-28. Tucker Pinion, some fancy dribble work, gets it out to number 30. He's shooting like a certain number 30 tonight. Lucas Dickerson, nearly stolen by Smhs. Foul on Dickerson. And if you're Cole Smhs, you got to stay home.
It's not shooting. That was on the floor. Thank you.
They're going to take it out of bounds now. Out comes Tucker Pinion and Cole Smhs. In comes Lewis and Griffin. The starting five back out there.
Some size, Dicus, some size. Hopefully more rebounds, too, even though there's not really many to come by.
Gets it out to Hennessy. Going to drive on Pinion. Picks up his dribble down low to Caps.
Charge!
They're going to get Pinion on a blocking foul. As going to get Pinion on the blocking foul there. I guess it looked like he just caught him with his hip. Hope, and not the good side of Trip Pinion's hip either. Hope he's all right after that one. Down low, Caps commanding, tough fadeaway. I was going to go ahead and make it 30 apiece. Roberts, we said it's a team game. It's not. It is Cade Caps 30, White County 30. He is single-handedly lifting this Stone Memorial offense, unlike any player we've seen this year. That includes Ike Boone. Timeout, Coach Mitchell. Gonna have to talk it over. Talk about the team's defense strategy.
Might even want to try. I wouldn't even be afraid to put Keon on there right now and just try something else. Somebody maybe Keon's arms are a little bit longer. With Cade Caps just kind of shooting these willy-nilly, it's kind of hard for Nate to get a 2-foot really high jump. But Keon's length are really hard.
I think at some point you just throw a double at him.
Yeah.
There's too much one-on-one. He's gonna cook you one-on-one. You can think either let the other players on the court win or let Cade Caps take a tough shot. Cade Caps has not missed a tough shot yet. I mean, at some point he's going to regress back to the mean. Until that point, I'm forcing turnover after turnover.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to kind of sneak over there, kind of like that Michael Jordan Malone still at the end of the finals.
Just
send
back to the
somebody over
basket,
there, yeah.
Sneak around back.
Well, that's him every time. He's always got his back to the basket.
Well, each team scored 15 points in the first quarter. Each team scored 15 points in the second quarter. Gonna get Lewis on a moving screen.
That's awful.
Somebody, I'm not sure who in the crowd, did not appreciate that call. Should be back now. We lost the Facebook, but YouTube should be live right now. Still nothing.
Stone finds 15. Down low to Caps behind the backboard, and it rolls in. Man, he has got everything on his side. Skill, luck, height, and a great team. Man, Caps is incredible, but Warriors are going to try to answer back here. Getting closer to that 35 mark. So they're going to try and drain some clock. Over to Nate. Nate will find Keon running a motion offense.
Okay, I believe we have a stream up. 30 seconds left. Try and look it up. It is White County High School versus Stone Memorial High School, all acronyms. So if anybody's confused, send that to them. Into Stevenson. Oh, not the pass you want to see right there from Nate. 18 seconds left. Gonna have to get the ball out of his hands. Gonna go right over top. Bucket. My goodness, this is horse-level things. Pinion gonna have to cut into it right here. The drive, spin, go up. And one! Pinion! The stars are out tonight. Pinion v. Caps.
Trip Pinion, man. Swerve, bends the corner. I mean, He's incredible. He's just incredible.
And Pinion at the line can cut this lead in half with 1.5 seconds left. Need this free throw. Just missed. Lewis got to go up with it. Dickerson off the side. It would have been good if it went. But your halftime score, 34-32 Stone Memorial. And it has been an incredible juggernaut slugfest of a first half. 10 minutes until we can get it back to you folks. But right now, my goodness.
I wish.
Cade Caps, Trip Pinion, giving you everything they got out there.
I wish Keon could have just went right back up with that when making a top ball game, but I also like the look he was going for.
Dickerson got it off.
But I don't even.
There are no words. There are no words for what Cade Caps is doing. He has no layups, no free throws. I mean, it is tough, over-the-top, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant-esque fadeaways.
I'm speechless, Dicus. If this is him on a normal night.
And, I mean, I don't want to scare us for the upper matchup, but Ty Cobb outperformed him. He scored 30 to 23.
But Ty Cobb's a little shorter.
Yes, he's a point guard.
I think that's going to be our advantage. I believe
Pinion up top.
Yeah, I believe we're going to be able to suffocate him enough to not let him just shoot over us.
Whereas Cade Caps, my goodness, he looks like he's playing a middle school team at times, even though Nate Griffin's hand straight up and he's just shooting right over it.
Yeah, it's a
whole different ball game.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't even
no high school player should have that kind of shot in their repertoire.
Yeah,
besides Jonathan Humphrey.
Besides Jonathan Humphrey, you know, if he was out there, it wouldn't even be a ball game.
Well, right now, let's see what the Stone Memorial Dance Troupe has for us. Bring that to you. And want to give another huge thanks to David Smith, Coach David Smith, for bringing up a cookie and a Coke to bring this blood sugar back up to where it needed to be. Thank you, Coach Smith. Well, after that dazzling display by the Panther Dance Troupe, I'm going to slide over into the Sam Roberts seat, and we've got a real treat for you out there in TV land as Mr. Greg Wilson, principal at the high school, has something to tell you about the incoming class of 2025 Hall of Fame.
Yes, we have the banquet Saturday night at 6 o'clock in Royce Hill Gymnasium. This year's inductees are Bill Franklin. Bill's a 1964 graduate of White County High School, and he played on the first golf team that we ever had, Sam, and went to the state as an individual his junior and senior year. And as some have said, that he's probably one of the best golfers that White County ever had, and he's dedicated thousands of hours to helping young people learn the game of golf. He played at Tennessee Tech, and his career there was cut short by being drafted, and went to serve in the United States Air Force for 3.5, 4 years, and then came back to Sparta and has been a golf pro in Sparta and Cookeville and other places around the country. Also, Candace Mitchell, her married name is Bertner. She played on the Warriorettes team in 94 through 98. She's a 98 graduate. Went on to play at Belmont. While she was a Warriorette, they lost only 7 games in 4 years. And her middle school teams didn't lose a game. And pretty decent stats there for Warriorette basketball back in the 90s, like it was in the 80s. But we'd like to invite everybody to come out. If you haven't got your tickets yet, you can call Miss Kim Holman at the office, 836-3214, and she can get you fixed up there. Or you can go on Warrior Media and pick up the GoFan app, and you can purchase that online. Both these individuals are great representation of White County athletics. We look forward to having everybody out Saturday night. I know we've had a little slow start on our ticket sales with the snow days, but we'll be in the office and we're trying to get those tickets out to everyone. Will be a meal of barbecue chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes, rolls, dessert, tea and water, a good meal provided by four heifers and a pig. I almost get that wrong every time. I want to say 1 pig and 4 heifers, but
that's something else completely. But
yeah, but come out, get your tickets, come out and support Bill and Candace as we inducted them into the Hall of Fame for this year's class.
Well, I feel like that 4 heifers and a pig barbecue would be worth enough just to show up, even if you had no affiliation. Even if that doesn't sell you. Talking about Bill, great friends with my grandfather. They call him Goat. I mean, that's just his name.
Yep.
I mean, one of the best to ever do it, and has, like you said, spent countless hours pouring it back into young golfers around White County. One of the most individual people you ever meet. I mean, he will not have an impression on you. A truly great guy. And Candace Mitchell was in my uncle's class. The fact that they never lost a home game or a district tournament and only lost 7 games in her high school career just really shows the high level that the Warriorettes have been playing at for a long time. 80s, 70s, 90s, on through here now where the Warriorettes got a big win tonight. I'm sure she's very proud that these Warriorettes are representing the maroon and gray comparable to how she did. Thank you, Mr. Wilson, for coming on and speaking about that. I feel like it's something that if you are a true Warrior sports fan, then you have no reason not to be there.
Invite everybody out, come out and support Bill and Candace as we induct them into the Hall of Fame this Saturday night, 6 p.m., Roy Sewell Gymnasium. Come out, get your tickets, where we'll have some food for you. Thank you, Sam.
Of course. And great to get my old broadcast partner back up on here, Mr. Wilson. We did the Upperman games last year, and an absolute treat to do it with a consummate professional and a veteran of the mic. But I guess we'll settle for Sam Roberts for the second half.
Sam stuffing his face.
What'd you, hot dog?
Oh, man.
Pretty good?
I got one last time in Lebanon, and we won.
I like the way you think, Roberts.
I'm going to try and get that going.
Trying to get the mojo working.
Yeah. Gotta find something.
Now, how superstitious do you get, Roberts?
Very. Sorry. I'm out soon. But last year during senior pro, I wore the same shoes for the last 5 games. I was not changing. I probably averaged like 24 points in those shoes. And I'll believe that we won just because of it.
Well, if you've never seen Sam Roberts enter a gym, it's a sight to see. My dad gets a huge kick out of it. Sam, he's got his shoes on, and then he comes in with a shoe box.
Yep.
Sits, changes, laces them up, and my dad just gets a huge kick out of it. I don't know, just because nobody else does it.
They're my basketball shoes. I can't get them messed up.
He just finds it so funny. Because he will text me if my brother would have a game and I didn't or something. He would like zoom in on the court and send me a picture of your shoes and like, this is the one Roberts went with for tonight.
That is another thing. I think I'll I wore a different pair until those last few games. Everybody was always like, man, when are you going to bring these back out? I was like, you never know. They might show up at a random halftime. Might have to go do a shoe swap. But the orange Curry 6s were my go-to for the rest of the year.
Absolutely. And right now, the go-to for both these offense, Caps and Pinion. Pinion supporting crew doing a lot more heavy lifting than Caps, but Caps, my goodness, one of the most dominant first halves I've ever seen out of a high school basketball player. And I don't know what Coach Mitchell's halftime speech was, but it's got to be something along the lines of, hey, hope he misses.
Yeah, I'm hoping he iced himself with this halftime here. There's not really ask for
Send my phone to
Warriors going to get the ball to start the second half into the hands of Pinion, down 2 points.
And really need an exclamation point off this start. I feel like most teams really lose a ball game from the start, coming back from the halftime. You know, you go down 10 real quick. It's hard to come back from that.
They say the most pivotal part of any game that nobody talks about, the first 4 minutes before the half and first 4 minutes after the half. That 8-minute stretch. Dabo Sweeney at Clemson coaches his guys. You've got to win that stretch. The Warriors lost the first 4. Let's see if they can't win back the second 4. Doing a great job moving the ball around the arc, but can't find a shot. Stevenson to Pinion for 3. No. If Trip Pinion's hitting 3-pointers, you know it's going to be a crazy night here in Stone Memorial. Just missing off the mark there. 7:10 to go. Into the hands of Lau. Down low. Got it into Caps. Guarded closely by Pinion. Gorgeous find. And they sold the 2 points down there.
Wow.
Hey, you got to let the other 4 people beat you. Case in point there. Missing a bunny layup. Over to Lewis, back to Pinion, over to Dickerson. They're really wanting this senior leadership and maturity here throughout the game. Lewis to Griffin, into Stevenson, seals off the drive. Dickerson broke ankles off the glass. Man, oh man. Into Nate for an and one opportunity. First, Lucas Dickerson dropped number 3, and let's see if Nathaniel Griffin can't drop 3 points to give White County a lead here. 6:25 to go. First free throw up and good. 3 points the hard way from Griffin. Gonna bring it out 35-34. Bring the ball up the court. Stone Memorial looking down low. Gets it to the corner, driving out to number 15. Bosenka, no good. Look, Griffin flying at nobody. Gonna have to get that rebound. Caps, floater, good. 36-35. Stone Memorial's coach, if he would have had a ball cap on, would have thrown it. I have no idea what he was so animated about. Cade's Cap's father.
Oh, wow.
Did not know that. Over to Pinion at the top of the key, thinking about it. Gonna get a foul on, let's see, should be number 3, Page, hooking underneath Lewis. 5:39 to go. The Warriors down 1 point. Really need to keep this game close while they can. Dickerson over to Pinion. Sizing up Lau, over to Stevenson. Needs to be looking for a shot here if you're Gage. Pinion at the top of the key, defended by Lau. Gonna drive. Bodying into the defender, gonna pull back out. 5:20 to go. Flurry of moves into the lane. Acrobatic finish. Trip Pinion.
Oh my goodness.
Trip Pinion. Here's Cade caps this, Cade caps that. With a bum hip, goes out there and hits these acrobatic layups. 3, good. Page answers right back. throwing haymakers back and forth. 39-37 Stone. Sub 5 minutes to play. Pinion over to Gage. Back to Pinion. Over to Dickerson. 3. No good. Just off the mark. Caps bringing the ball up slowly. And the way that he just controls the pace of the game. So right now, great defense from Griffin. Anytime you get the ball out of his hands, it's going to be good defense. Going right over. Just missed. Good defense there from Griffin into the hands of Pinion. Up to Dickerson. 420. Over to Gage. Back to Pinion. Over to Dickerson. Stevenson. Gonna have to be a little bit quicker. Could have released the 3 on that one. Into Lewis. Gonna drive. Step through. Gets it out to Stevenson. Over to Pinion at the wing. Down low, high post. Stolen away from Keon. 4 minutes to play. The Warriors down 2 points. And this third quarter, right around the scoring averages, but definitely a more struggling to get shots to fall. 3 from Page, missed. Rebounded there from Dickerson. And if they can force tough mid-range shots like that and get defensive rebounds, I mean, they've got a chance against anybody.
Oh yeah, that's the shot I want every time. It's a long 2. You know, that's the shot any coach would want.
Absolutely, and not only that, but getting the rebound. Defensive rebound's going to be huge with our size disadvantage, and if Cade Caps is hitting what feels like 95% of his shots, let's say he misses one, you don't want to reward them for it. Pinion getting it out, going up, swatted away by Lau. Good defense there to bottle up Trip Pinion. He's going to inbound it here. Off the backside! Oh my goodness! Trip Pinion!
Wow.
There's nothing he can't do.
Going into the lane, Caps, fouled by Trip. Trip. Yeah, I mean, who are they going to get? They're going to get Trip for his second foul. Or no, we're going to get Nate. Excuse me, it could have been anybody down there. Sending Caps to the line. Misses the first. And you know what? Maybe he wants Griffin right in his face to shoot his free throw. Seems like how he's hit every shot.
Well, he had a pick in his shot. He stopped like right at his set point.
What?
Weird. That is
It's
not
that
his.
one. That's not his normal shot.
That's not the normal shot at all.
Which is crazy for such a great shooter to switch it up at the line. Who knows? But after a little Trip Pinion trickery and Cade Cap free throw, 40-39 Stone Memorial. Trip at the S. Doing a great job getting the ball around. 3, swatted away by Lau. Over to Stevenson, 3, up. No good. Still a quality look from Stevenson.
I'll take that every day.
And if Cole Sims doesn't know what Cade Caps had for breakfast, he's not guarding him close enough. Right on his hip. Gonna spin off of him. Stolen away by Dickerson. Great hands from the guard. Gonna get bumped by Page. 40-39, 2:13 to go. Stone Memorial up 1 point on the Warriors. Here comes a substitution. What cannot be substituted is Yurt Nutrition. The best of the best in White County. Hashtag it's a Sparta thing. Yurt Nutrition. 2:10 to play. Pinion bringing the ball down. Going with that left hand.
Ain't no push off.
Sims holding the ball. Back over to Pinion. Gets it into Keon. Driving over to Stevenson. Handing it off. Swinging it around the perimeter. Pinion to Stevenson. To Sims. Thought about it. Gonna get it out. Trip. Mishandling the ball. Gets the dribble here. 1:45 to go. It feels like a must-have possession. Pinion bringing the ball out. Gonna drive. Kick it over. Now he's got it back at the top of the key. Gonna need a little bit more ball movement with 1.5 to play. Pinion down low to Lewis. Gonna drive. Out to Sims. Gonna drive it. Hop stepping. Too strong off the glass. Fighting through a little bit of contact there. Spinning. My goodness. Cade Cap spinning again. Left-handed. A flurry of moves, putting Warriors defenders in the spin cycle, finishing with the offhand, going up 3 here to go with 1 minute in the third. Warriors have got to come up with an answer. Over to Lewis. Gets it to Pinion at the top of the key, out near the H in Stone Memorial High School. Gets it over to Smhs, 50 seconds left. Spinning with Hennessy on him. Pinion nearly doubles. Hennessy switches, spinning. Gonna get a foul on Hennessy. Team's 4th. And just like that, the Warriors are one foul away from getting shoot free throws with 42 seconds to play. Down 3 points. Pinion breaking towards the S. Nearly got him with that double, but a great job getting out of it there. 35 seconds left. They can't hold through the final shot. They're just going to have to get a quality look. Smhs dribbling now. 25 seconds left. Sizing up Caps defensively. A good head and a half taller than Smhs. Smothering defense from Caps. White County basketball. 15 seconds left. Right now, they're going to have to get a little bit more ball movement going. Can't just have it to one guy. Gets it to Pinion. 14 seconds to play. Down 3 points. Mano y mano. Sending the double. Pinion just going to fight straight through it. Going off the glass. Can't get the roll. 2 seconds. 1. Gets it. Spinning. No good off the glass. 42-39 at the end of 3. The Warriors heading to the 4th with a bit of a flat offensive third quarter. Luckily, the defense really stepping up. Right now, they're going to need a heavily balanced fourth quarter. Some shoes just aren't made to wear outside. Hashtag I got you, Roberts.
Yes.
I love that. What else I love? First Realty Company, 116 South Lau Avenue, Cookville, Tennessee, 931-528-1573. Do a great job over there with any of your realty needs. And then after you buy the house, have Farmers Insurance and Devin Davidson, a former Warriors point guard, assist you in the Farmers Insurance process. And of course, the White County Public Library, located at 11 North Church Street, 931-836-3613. Tonight's our Wi-Fi connection is sponsored by the Public Library. They've been solving your technology and information needs since 1950. Thank you, White County Public Library, for sponsoring. As here comes the fourth quarter, getting the ball into Caps, getting face guarded again. Too easy getting that on the low block. And that's what I was saying about second chances. If you're gonna let Cade Caps miss, don't give up a rebound. Up 5 points, Stone Memorial. Pinion bringing the ball down. 7.5 minutes left to play. They're gonna have to overcome this 5-point deficit. Over to Lewis at the top of the key. Pinion handing it off to Smhs. Thought about it. Too many pump fakes in this offense. Somebody's gonna have to take a shot. Pinion trying to force it down low to Lewis. Couldn't get it there. Standing at the S with 7:15 to go. Gets it over to Smhs. Thinking about it. Gets it over. Pinion, 3, open. It's good! White County Library 3-pointer, Trent Pinion.
Wow.
Cuts the lead, 44-42. Spinning out of it. Foul.
That's awful.
Cade Caps drawing the foul on number 30, Lucas Dickerson. Cole Smhs needs to be careful and let the officials do the officiating. Upperman beating Livingston Boys 31-16. Not going to get any help from them here. Warriors going to have to do it on their own. 6:45 to go in the game. Pinion on Caps. The 1v1 matchup within the 5v5. Getting it down low to Lau. Great slide defense from Pinion, but too little, too late. 6.5 minutes to go. Stone bring the lead back out to 4 points. Pinion over to Stevenson. Hey, if Tripp's hitting threes, so can you, Gage.
Yeah, please shoot.
Into the lane, almost got the roll. Pinion laying flat as a board on the ground. A little slow getting up there, favoring his hip a little bit. Hope he's okay. And you know what? Even if he's not, he's going to play through it. This guy has had every injury known to man. He's the Evel Knievel of White County Athletics.
Yeah, we need Tripp out there.
He's pivotal. Misses the first one. Here comes his brother, Tucker. Out comes Lewis. Trading shooting for size. Is that going to come back to bite us?
It depends, Dicus. You know, it depends if the shots are going in. You know, we can afford to give up a few rebounds, very few, if we're hitting threes. I mean, most rebound points are going to come and be a two-pointer, but you still don't want to give that up at all.
Never, but with the three-point deficit, our best three-point shooters out there, and one opportunity, Stone Memorial cannot give that up. As that'll bring it out 48-43. Bosenko at the line. Free throw up, good. Brings it out to a 6-point advantage. White County gonna have to trim that down over the next 6 minutes. Pinion over to Stevenson, thought about it. Back to Tripp, dribbling. Gonna get it to his brother Tucker. Top the key to Sims. Gonna hand it off to Tripp. Tripp to Tucker. Tucker to Tripp. Top the key. Got loud by just enough. Dickerson back over to Tripp. Herky-jerky move. Spin move. Blocked. But a foul. Shot to the head. 2 free throws. Tripp Pinion. Great job. Lau got lost in the spin cycle. Fouled Pinion on the way up, trying to get back into the play. Tripp hits the free throw. Free throws are going to be huge here, Robert. How important is it for them to hit all their free throws in the fourth quarter?
As important as it is the whole time, Backus, you know, I feel like that's what a lot of teams look back on are these open shots right here. You just gotta hit them.
That's the one thing. Pinion just shooting about 50% from the line tonight. Leaving a couple of points out there. Let's see if he can't get them back. Caps missing. Fight for the ball. White County Warriors basketball. I love how he calls it too. It lets you think, which way are we gonna go? White County, the right way. 5:21 to go. Gets it into Pinion, down 5 points. Right now, the Warriors need an answer. Dickerson over on the wing, guarded closely by Caps. Gonna get it into Tripp Pinion. In between the legs, Michael Jordan dribble. Over to Tucker, up top to Sims, thought about it. Back to Tripp Pinion, gets it to his buddy Gage. Tripp, guarded closely, going out. Sims thought about it, getting swallowed. Pinion, fight for the ball, jump ball. White County basketball. 4:50 to go. And at some point, Sims is going to have to take that shot. He's just not having any luck down low.
Yeah. I wish we would have shot one of those threes.
One of the threes, that's what I'm saying. He's pump faking and driving, and they're swallowing it every time. Nearly forcing a turnover. Gets it to Stevenson. Gets it into Tripp, 4:45 to go. Trying to find something, gets it out. Sims, see, like right there. Wouldn't have been a terrible shot to take. Over to Tucker, 4:35. Tripp gonna drive. Going up, a lot of contact. 4.5 minutes to go. They're gonna have to get a stop. Anytime you get stopped, you're gonna have to get one on the other end. Gets it over to Page, guarded closely by Tucker. In comes Nate and Keon, a little bit of size. Losing the dribble. Gets it in. Gonna get timeout, Stone Memorial, as he was about to go to the deck and cause a turnover. 4:10 to play. We'll give another shout out to our sponsor, Hunter Funeral Home. Proud to support our Warriors, honored to serve our community since 1891. 6 generations of my family serving your family with an enduring commitment to trust and honesty. Thank you to Hunter Funeral Home for sponsoring tonight, and again for letting us use your parking lot. And go through real quick. Thank you to Yurt Nutrition, Farmers Insurance, and Devin Davidson First Realty Company, Lisa Yoder and Sean Will, and of course, White County Public Library for the hotspot, our 3-point sponsor. Hope you get to hear more of that here in a few. 4:10 left to play. The Warriors in dire need of a stop right now.
And every rebound possible. I don't see this Stone team missing a lot, but whenever they do, you can't give them another shot at it.
Never. Page gonna hand it off, going around the screen. Pinion knocked it loose, recovering the dribble down low. Caps gonna get blocked. Hope everybody's okay. A very dangerous play mid-air. Nothing ugly about it. Just basketball play. Who did we get that? Gage Stevenson, his second foul. 4 minutes to play here, down 5 points. Caps at the line, hits the first to bring it back out to 6. Second free throw, about to come up. In comes Hennessy for Page. Caps at the line. His second free throw. If he misses, you gotta get this rebound. He won't though. 51-44. 4 minutes to play, 7-point deficit. The Warriors gotta get an answer to that. Griffin gonna drive, going up, just missing. Rebounded by Lewis. Gets it out. Dickerson, 3. Off the front iron, rebounded by Gage. Dangerous pass and a foul. No, a timeout on Coach Mitchell. 3:39 left to play. And even when you get offensive rebounds like that, Roberts, you can't waste them.
Yeah, we got to capitalize off that. Have to capitalize on this.
And capitalize on any of your insurance situations. Go to Devin Davidson and Farmers Insurance. He'll assist you in all the insurance transactions and things of that nature. Former Warriors point guard, he won't steer you wrong. And you're never in the wrong direction when you're headed to your nutrition. Great job over there. Some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Do a great job concocting those beverages. I know people try and replicate it all the time to no avail. Janae Reese has started working there ever since she early graded. Wow. So stop by and see Janae. Say Sam and Sam sent you. Probably no discount, but nevertheless. And of course, the First Realty Group and 116 South Lyle Avenue, Cookeville, Tennessee, 931-528-1573. 51-44, 3:39. It feels like the game's starting to slip away a bit from the Warriors. They're gonna have to get it back, I feel like, on this possession. You can't get offensive rebounds, call timeout, and not get some points on the board. Pinion down low to Lewis, guarded by Caps. Dribbling, thinking about it, out to Nate, over to Pinion. Going to drive, spinning, tough fadeaway finish. Rebounded by Griffin. A lot of contact down there. 3:15 to play. Here comes Caps into the lane, behind the back, dribble move with the left hand. My goodness. Go gadget arms around Griffin. And one opportunity heading to the line. This free throw can bring it out to 10 points. Cade Caps might be putting the Warriors to bed here soon. 3:13 to play. At the moment, overcome a 9-point deficit.
Wow. That's all I can say.
Free throw. No good. Rebounded by Stevenson. Over to Sims. So for now, going to remain a 9-point deficit. The Warriors cannot have another empty trip. Gets its opinion over to Lewis, over to Sims. Hand off, trip Pinion. Gets it over to Keon at the wing. Thinking about it, driving down, tough fadeaway. No good. Feels like the shots that were falling earlier just aren't anymore. Warriors in dire need of a stop. 2:42 to play. And right now you feel like Stone Memorial's going to do a game of keep away and get the ball to Cade Caps. 2.5 minutes to play. The Warriors got to have a stop here, down 9 points. There's no way that you got to have the ball before the 2-minute warning, I feel like, if you're the Warriors. Gotta force him to take a shot. Gets it up top. Bosenko. 2:10 to play. Page guarded closely by Dickerson. Up at the top of the key. Over 2:04 left to play. Gets it back to Bosenko. Gets it to Page. 2 minutes left in this game. Warriors down 9 points. They have one. Next time they foul, they're sending them to the line right there. Roberts, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to let a minute trickle from that clock and then still end it in a foul.
Yeah, the Warriors were just not, they weren't manning their man. You know, they were just kind of letting them run around, get the passes they wanted. You absolutely could not allow that in that scenario. You have to be all over your person 24/7 wherever they go, and just that foul right there, I just don't really get that yet.
And what was happening, Stone Memorial is dictating the way the rest of this game will be played. Going in the lane. Foul on Caps, I believe. Right now the Warriors are going to have to put their foot down and change the outcome of this game. As right now, as I was saying, Stone Memorial is just dictating the outcome. Right now the Warriors seem like they're just byproducts of what's happening. They're gonna have to make something happen. Pinion guarded closely in the corner, over to Dickerson, up top to Cole Sims. Spinning, trip, pump fake, 2 guys up in the air. Incredible. Stevenson back to Pinion. 1.5 minutes to go. Somebody's gonna have to take the shot. It'll be Lewis. Off the front. 1:24 left to play. Gonna get it into Lau. Oh! Gonna get a foul on Gage. 1:20 left to play. One of the most exaggerated Euro steps I've ever seen by Lau there. They're gonna get Stevenson for a little bit of contact. Free throw up and good. Lau bringing it out to 12 points. And right now this score does not nearly indicate how close this game was, Roberts.
It's a heartbreaker, the way the Warriors are playing, if they could have just continued that throughout the fourth quarter, we'd probably still have the same excitement we've had the whole game.
Absolutely 3. Lucas Dickerson. No good. Nearly put back by Cole Sims. Pushing it ahead. 1:05 left to play. Down 13 points. Gets it to Page. Down low to Bosenko. Down low to Caps. Going to add to the point totals with a trip to the line. And right now, K-Caps. My goodness. You hate to over-iterate it, Sam, but what a game he's had.
You can't over-iterate that, Nikes. This is the greatest high school performance I've ever watched, personally. Like, it might not be. How many points do you think he has right now?
Close to 30.
Man, the way he was shooting in the first half, I feel like he could have went for 50.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just...
wow. People don't get on that hot a streak at the YMCA. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Doing it in a high school basketball game over Nate Griffin. Pinion cheated by the rim there. And that is a perfect encapsulation of how the fourth quarter's gone. Fouled by Pinion. 42 seconds left. The Warriors had it within reach, but gonna come up empty. But I think this is a very important game. This shows the Warriors what the difference between third place and second place looks like. And what they're gonna have to do the next time we play Stone Memorial at home, which will be in the middle of a huge homestead for us. Whenever this team's clicking a little bit more than they are now, as there is no way that this is a 16-point loss. It may say that on the scoreboard, but 3 ball, Dickerson just missing. Gonna just let him dribble it out here. 32 seconds left. You know, complete credit goes to Cade Caps for just going out and facing a very difficult defense. The kind of defense that is designed to get the ball out of your hands and to dominate. To dominate by being face guarded from 94 feet away. See, Big John is, just a telling sign of how gifted he is how far Stone Memorial can go. As the final buzzer will sound, your final score report 60-44 in favor of Stone Memorial. An encouraging loss. We've talked about it all season. The Warriors just gonna have to get better about their fourth quarters.